Good morning, students. Now let us continue with the second most important specimen of our final account, profit and loss account. Here also our title remains the same, profit and loss account of Shri, whatever the name of a party, for the year ending on 31st March, whichever year is same. Debit side you have, credit side as per the T form presentation. On the debit side, we are going to transfer. If you have the gross loss, that gross loss will come to the debit side of profit and loss account, which we have transferred from trading account. Now, in the trading account, profit and loss account, we are going to write all the indirect expenses. Indirect expenses like you have the administrative expense, you have the selling and distribution expense, you have the financial nature expense and other expenditure. So direct expenses we have recorded in the trading account and indirect expense we are going to write on the debit side of profit and loss account. Like that on credit side of it, if you have the gross profit in trading account, that will be transferred on the credit side of P&L account as a gross profit. And then all other indirect income whichever you have to be recorded. Let us continue with the first administrative expense. What the administrative expense means? To run the business you have to spend enough money. You have to pay the salary, you have to pay the rent, insurance premium you are paying, postal expenses are there, legal expenses are there, many more such type of expense like stationery purchase you have the other expenses like to run the business, electricity bill you are paying the gas bill or other expenses which you are paying. Next is the selling and distribution expense. In selling and distribution expense, to promote the sales, what you spend, like carriage outward. You remember yesterday in the trading account debit side we have written carriage inward. What is the difference between inward and outward? Inward means the expense which you have incurred while bringing the raw material into the business. And outward means you are spending money to send out your goods at time of sales. So this will come here in the P&L and inward will be recorded at the trading level. Then you have salesman salary, advertisement expense, discount allowed, packaging expense, all these type of transportation expense. Then you have the driver fees of the salesman or a salesman commission, all will come to the selling and distribution. Financial nature, to run the business you need money. And to get the money you have to spend and you are managing for various expenses. Like example, you have interest on capital. If owner invested the money which he has kept in the business, if he invests outside, he is going to get some interest on his investment. So to compensate that loss of interest towards the owner, we are paying lump sum amount of interest on capital to him. Interest on bank overdraft. If you have taken a loan from the bank and if you are having withdrawn the checks more than your balance, overdraft is considered and on the overdraft bank is going to charge the interest. Interest on loan taken. Whatever interest loan you have taken, bank is going to charge interest. Bank commission are there, bank charges are there. All such type of financial expense you incur. The last one is other expenses and losses. Like you must have donated some amount, you must have charged depreciation on various assets, you have the bad debt loss, you have the loss of fire, loss due to sale of investment, and all these type of various losses. Loss due to goods stolen or loss due to goods destroyed due to rain or destroyed during accident, like that all the expenses will come. Now you have talked about expense, see the income. Other income, this is other means other than sales income. Income like you have discount received, rent received, commission received, interest on investment. Your business has put invested money into the outside party at a outside business. Such investment you are going to get interest. Bad debt return. Earlier treated bad debt when you recovered back the money to be treated as your income. Sale of the scrap of other things like newspaper or old magazine or such type of things you have, or you have the other old furniture and other assets sold at a loss and you are getting some money. Miscellaneous income also you may have. Next is apprentice premium received. Important term, what the apprentice premium means. If you are giving training to the apprentice, government give you some sort of a you can say the token money for providing such facility to the trainees. So that money is considered as an income. After writing all the indirect expenses and income, we have to do the total. Do the total and find the difference. If your difference is on the debit side, it means that your total income are more than expense, the difference derived on the debit side, and because of that the profit has arisen, which is known as a net profit. This profit to be transferred to the capital account. If your difference is on the credit side, what it means? Your expenses are more than income. So you are losing your invested capital. This is what called as a net loss, and this loss is to be transferred to capital account. Profit also transferred to capital account, loss also transferred to capital account. Where you will find the capital account? At balance sheet. So then this amount, if the profit is there, that will be added into capital. If loss is there, that is to be minus from capital on liability side of balance sheet. So ultimately it will go to the balance sheet capital. Now we can understand how many types of profits are there. We are finding the profit. How to recognize that profit? The first type of profit is gross profit, which you are getting from the trading account. How the gross profit derived? Sale minus cost of goods sold. This gross profit is also known as a credit balance of trading account. You may have this for your MCQ. Second profit you can call it as a operating profit. Operating profit means whatever profit you have received, a gross profit. From the gross profit, when you minus the operating expenses, whatever profit you get is known as a operating profit. This operating expense are also known as a managerial expenses, that is for your MCQ the one word. And which are the operating expense? If somebody asks you, then administrative expense, selling and distribution expense, your other expenses, financial expenses, what you have written the heading, no, at the debit side of P&L account. So those are known as a operating expense. So this operating profit you are getting from profit and loss account. The other word is the net profit. That is what the net profit we have derived. That net profit is that excess of total income over total expense, which you are getting from the profit and loss account. This is to be transferred to the capital account on liability side of balance sheet. When you have profit, add to the capital. When you have loss, minus from the capital. So when business is earning profit, at that year your capital will increase. The year in which you have loss, that year your capital will decrease. This manner we have learned about specimen of profit and loss account. This specimen, more account you will come to know when you see the specimen given on page number 115 of your textbook. Detail few more expenses related to each head you will come to know. So revise without fail page number 115, and if possible write it down for 2 times in your notebook so that each expense place will fit in your mind, which is helpful to you to do your final account example. Thank you.